Okay, welcome to the 28th episode of the Bloomers podcast, everyone. My name is Amar Gohar. This is the Bloomers podcast. We talk about, mental health, topics that people don't like to address. We're doing stuff here. We got a guest. This I totally screwed that up. We got a guest here, and he'll introduce himself right now.
Hello, my name is Moiz. I'm 19 years old. I'm studying engineering right now at the U of C, and I like making music. We'll talk more about myself later.
Yeah. Okay, so this is like really cool because Moiz and I have actually known each other for, I think, over 10 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's like the first thing I always talk about in every episode, how I met the guest. So, Moiz, so we both lived in Edmonton, right?
Dude, we go way back.
Yeah,
like way back. It's crazy.
Yeah, like I think it's 11 years. Bro, you were born there, right?
I was born in like Montreal, and then I came to Edmonton at a very young age.
Oh, word. Okay. Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
remember that. But okay, so yeah, then Moiz came to Edmonton and I went to Edmonton. I lived in Edmonton. We went to a school called Richard Secord, which is like this school like southern Edmonton. And then I think it was grade 2 or 1 that we were in the same class every year, I think. I don't know. I think I remember it like that. Were you there in grade 1?
I feel like it was grade 2. I was there in
grade
grade 1, but I don't think we were in the same class in grade 1. I think it was grade 2.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Wait, who's your grade 2 teacher?
Dude, don't ask me that. I have no idea.
Really?
I don't know the teachers.
Okay. Okay, I know we were in the same grade 3 class though. Anyways,
Yeah.
then I switched schools after grade 3, and then we didn't see each other. Okay, so that was 2012, okay? The last time we saw each other at that point. And then Moiz, you tell this part of the story.
Okay, so halfway through grade 3, I think, I left to Calgary, went to Hampton School, and then went to, what's it called, TB Riley, went to Tom Baines for grade 7, 8, 9, and then grade 10. This is where it gets interesting. Sir Winston Churchill High School.
Yeah.
I walk in first semester, it was English class, right? With Miss Singh.
Yeah, it was English, yeah.
I walk up in the morning, I'm like, I look around and I see this one brown guy. It's like, okay, cool. There's brown guys in this class. So I walk up to him. I'm like, hey, what's up? My name is Moiz. And they're like, oh, I'm Umar. And he's like, I knew a Moiz back in the day. And I'm like, really? Which one? I think I know him maybe. And then you explained that we went to the same school. And then I was like, wait, that's me you're talking about, which was crazy. I just can't believe it to this day that happened. It's so awesome.
Bro, yeah, that's exactly, you got every part of the story there. Yeah, I saw this random dude sit down and I was like, okay, whatever, this is just some random guy. Yeah. And then you said your name and I was like, I've only known one Moiz, which is you, like up to that point. And then I was like, dude, maybe I'll like see if this is that person. Which it was, which is like, dude, we were like absolutely mind blown for like, I think it was like 2 weeks. We were just like, dude, how the hell do we know each other? Oh my
God. I was so happy that day. I was like extremely happy because it's not usual that I can like, it's not usual that I can kind of form a close bond with someone like that fast. Like I feel like we got pretty close, like really fast. And the weird thing is I never saw you in my class after that semester, dude. Second semester, grade 10, all of grade 11, all of grade 12, never in the same class again. But yeah, we still like kept talking over the years, which I find really, really cool.
Yeah. Because we had LA 10 together and we had math 10. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Dude, that class. Oh my God.
Dude, we never paid attention to that class, man. Ever. Yeah. We were always in the back talking about music and stuff.
Yeah. We sat in literally the very back, kind of like closest to the door. Oh my God. But yeah, we didn't have a class after that, which is insane.
Not even an options class, which is the crazy part.
Yeah. We had a spare. We had a spare in grade 11. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Like right before COVID. And I feel like in that we spent a lot of time together as well, like in the library, just like chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, but yeah, last time we talked like it face to face or like with our voices was like June of last year. So yeah, it's been a while, but
it's been a very long time.
Yeah, so that's basically like how we met, how we know each other. Pretty cool story. Yeah, I've never had that experience before. Meeting someone
Yeah,
like
me
again.
neither.
Yeah,
Me neither,
it was crazy. But
man. You were so cool, man. Like I was lucky to like get to see you and know you like every single day. You're like telling me about J. Cole and stuff. I'm like, dude, show me more. And I was like, I'll show you about Drake and stuff. And I remember you showed me the song "Who Dat" by J. Cole, and I still remember. I still listen
oh
to it like
yeah.
every other day.
Really?
I always think about you when I hear it
Oh
because you
my
showed me it.
god. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know I had the phase. I had a big J. Cole phase back then. That's dope, bro. Oh my god.
Not
I
anymore.
listened to nah, not anymore. Nah, now it's like Mac Miller and Coldplay. Dude, which Coldplay we
Nice,
always used to talk about.
dude. Coldplay, amazing,
Yeah.
amazing.
Dude, I
Like speed
remember
of sound, talk, so good.
yeah, X and Y. Bro, you're like one of the only people I know who's actually like listened to one of their albums like that, you know? Especially like one of
Yeah.
their older ones because they're so fire. Which is yeah, but Drake
My
also.
favorite song is actually Paradise by Coldplay. It's like ever favorite song.
Oh yeah,
I love it
yeah,
so much.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Because that was like dude, that was like 2012 or 11 or something like that. So it kind of reminds that
Yeah,
was like our Richard Secord phase.
yeah,
Yeah, but
good times.
mhm. Yeah, I don't know. You have anything you want to talk about special? Any questions?
Not really questions to be honest, but man, how have you been? Like, how was your first year been? I mean, not engineering. I was messed up there.
Dude,
How's uni been?
yo, first year was absolutely like it was fun. I enjoyed myself, but it was completely like I don't know. I'm in a way better place than I was a year ago today, because that was like
Hmm.
it was very tough and it was very hard. I did not like it. Um, there was a lot of work and a lot of strain and stuff and stress because it's just like a lot of information when you first come in. I feel like first year is
Hmm.
definitely the worst year, and I don't know now. You know, biosci, the first 2 years are always the hardest, and the second two are really easy, are way easier. But I'm in a way better place now, mentally, physically, emotionally, just in a better place. How about you, bro? How's Eng going?
I don't know if I told you, but I actually took a gap before I started. I
No,
actually started like September.
yeah, I know. I think you told me. I think you told me last year.
You know, it was like a lot of reasons, but mainly is this health thing that I had to deal with. But I'm actually
Hmm.
really glad that I had to take the gap because the amount of self growth that I had throughout that year was immeasurable, dude. Like I feel like I'm more mature as a person, especially because throughout those months, I went through this kind of phase of not really doing anything. Like
Hmm.
I just kind of left with my thoughts over the months, like kind of alone most of the time, isolated, and that let
Yeah.
me find out who I really am as a person and what I kind of need to work on with myself. So that was good. So now that when I started engineering this September, I'm more focused and motivated and disciplined. I guess those are some of the
Yeah.
skills I learned.
Dude, yeah, that's honestly like a really smart move. And like, bro, I respect people who take gap years and they actually like admit it because like I don't
Yeah,
know, there seems to be some sort of like I don't know, stigma against people who take gap years like
yeah.
oh, why'd you do that? Like why didn't you just start right away? I don't know. But I feel like but what was in that gap year? What was like the biggest thing? Like you mentioned like discipline and you're more focused, but like what do you think is like the biggest thing you took away from that? Like the last year.
Um, I think the value of time is what I got from it. Like
Mhm.
realizing how much time people actually have during the day when there's nothing to fill it in, like fill in the time. Because right now I have school and assignments and stuff to get through the day, but when you have nothing, like you realize, wow, I can do so much. And I've been just wasting these past few years, like not really going through my goals and stuff. But
Yeah.
now that I know the value of it, I can, you know, work on myself really well now.
Yeah, bro. And it's a scary thing because if you like don't it's like you're saying with your goals, right? If you don't like kind of act on it and act on your goals, time's just gonna pass you by. I don't know. That's always been a scary thought for me because like if I don't like work hard now in the moment and like achieve what I want to achieve, I'm gonna be like depressed like crazy.
I had that too. I think it's called FOMO, like fear of missing out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have that as well.
Like
But having that kind of like keeps us going and makes us do the things we want to do rather than just like sitting around,
mhm,
because that's another thing I want to talk about. Like, dude, I respect you so much, like doing this little podcast thing. And I don't know, even since grade 10, I always saw you as that guy. Like, wow, he really does stuff. Like, it's so respectful seeing someone go in front of the camera because it's actually my first time actually publishing something that I'm talking about right now.
yeah.
It's a big
Dude.
step, and a lot of people don't take it. So when I see you, I'm like, man, I can do that too. You know?
Yeah, bro. No, I'm flattered. Thank you so much, man. Um, but yeah, that's what it's all about, getting in touch with friends and community, and because
Yeah.
we were really close back in the day, so like, it's good to get back into that. And like, yeah, no, thank you so much, bro. Means a lot. Um, but I don't know what this is something that we've never talked about, and I wanted to ask you what is like. So you mentioned music, and I remember you talked about that before a lot. But is that like
Yeah.
something that is making music like is that what your biggest hobby? It's like that's something that you really enjoy, something that makes you like lose track of time.
So delving into the gap year as well,
Hmm.
I had so many opportunities to kind of like go 100% into the music thing. It was kind of like a battle with my mind because even though I love music so much, for some reason there's something like a force stopping me from doing it because I don't know if it's a fear of failure or something along the lines of that, but for so long I just couldn't do what I loved, which is music. But it's only till recently that I can actually start working on it,
Hmm.
actually giving my heart to it. But yeah, it is a hobby right now because of course I can't just drop out of engineering and just do music full time. So for
Yeah.
now it's a hobby, but when it goes up, then it goes up.
So you're still in like the birth phase, like you're still like making it. You haven't like released anything, right? At least at this
Yeah.
point. Oh, word. Okay. Dude, I will be your number one fan, because literally when I started this podcast, you were one of the people who like posted me on their story, and like that group of people is like very
Yeah.
special to me. The first My first group of supporters. So dude, I'll be there for that. I will support you in
Dude, I was so
that.
happy when I saw that post. I was like, oh wow, podcast. Okay.
Yeah.
I posted
Oh my
that thing
god.
so fast on my story. I was really proud of you.
Bro, you've always been so supportive of like everything. And I even remember like back in the day before, like grade 10, that was a time where like you were actually like you were so genuine, you know? And I'm not saying like you aren't now. I'm saying like like I don't know, we didn't talk for like the last like year and a half. But um like, yeah, I know you as a genuine person, a genuine like supportive friend who's like always there for me, and like always positive, trying to help out. I remember we had this project in LA, and like we made like this, like, remember we made that like clay sort of like it was like a platform, and there was like these clay people on it, and we had to like present it, make like a visual for like some
Oh yeah,
movie
yeah,
or
yeah.
something. And then like,
Yeah, I think so.
yeah, I remember we had like this, we were like talking about that, and I don't know, we when we went up to present one day, it was just like it all fell apart. And then like, I don't know. Back then, that was like the biggest issue in the world. Like when we went to present it,
Yeah.
it just broke, and we were presenting like a broken
Oh
project.
yeah. It
Remember?
just fell off, right? The
Yeah,
play stuff, it just fell off the thing.
yeah. And I don't know. I was like, that meant a lot to me, that project. And I remember we were just like, we were just like, you were supporting me in that moment of like grieving this stupid project that we made. I don't know that. And from that moment on, I'm like, this dude is supportive. This dude's amazing. But I don't know. That was like a really stupid moment. I don't know. I remember that. It was weird.
I remember making that in the hallway as well. We did it
Yeah,
like a few days
exactly.
prior.
On
We
the
didn't
ground.
even like go all out to be honest,
Yeah.
but it worked out in the end.
Yeah.
It was just
We
grade
got
10.
a good grade on it, I think. We got like a 90 something, because she
Really?
yeah, even though
90?
it was broken. Yeah, I think we got it exactly at 90. Even though it was broken, she still like knew our like message and stuff. Which is, I don't know. Okay,
I'm
yo,
just saying.
one other thing I wanted to talk about. Um,
Yeah.
you remember our grade 10 math class, which was just like that crazy class that we sucked at and we just completely like failed all the tests. So
Yeah.
that for me, that experience was like really, really bad. I would go home every day, anxiety, like crazy anxiety, really emotional, crying a lot. Because that mattered to me, you know, that's like school. That's basically like my performance. If I'm failing, that's not a good sign to me. And I for some reason I would try keep being in the cycle of like doing bad. But what I don't know. I'm kind of seeing us on the same level in this as like you did bad, I also did bad. But I'm just wondering, bro, how did that like affect you? How did that class change you for the rest of high school? Because that was really impactful for me. I don't know if it was for you.
The thing was, in grade 10 and 11, I was kind of like on the tipping point of being good at school and bad at school. And it wasn't even that I wasn't like smart, I guess I should say. It's just that I had no drive back then, and I
Mm.
didn't really study, which is like really bad to say right now, but I just didn't study a lot back then. But in grade 12, I'm like, oh man, I gotta get into engineering, you know? Like I gotta get like a 90 average in every single class, which was really stressful. So in grade 10, I should say, even though it sucked, it wasn't like that much of a problem to me back then. But in grade
Mhm.
12, whenever I got a bad mark on like an exam or something, man, it was crazy. It was really bad. Like
Yeah.
I would go home thinking, I would go home thinking, man, I'm not gonna get into engineering. Like I'm so far behind. My average is terrible. Like at one point, I think my average in calculus 30 was a 30% or something at the start of the semester. And then I had to
Oh,
grind all the way
limits.
to, yeah, all the way to 93, I think it ended with.
Yo, what?
And yeah, and in physics in second semester, I started with like a 40 something and then I ended with a 90. So,
Dude.
it's a bad start, but I got there in the end.
No, that's insane. Bro, I can't imagine like it's like you're saying with the whole mental process. Like that's so stressful. Because when you see that, you're like, dude, I started out like this. How am I gonna get through like this 8 more times? You know? Holy
Yeah,
crap. That's insane, bro.
yeah.
My God. So
Glad
then,
it all worked out in the end.
yeah, bro, what like they like what is it? What do we call it? Like that's the specialization. Like what type is it?
So in the first year, it's kind of a general thing where you do all the courses. And then second year, you
Oh,
go into the discipline like software or electrical, mechanical, that kind of thing.
word. So which one are you thinking?
And my dad's mechanical, my sister's a civil, my brother's an electrical.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Dude,
Right now I'm
you're
thinking
going for
mechanical, but who knows? Who knows?
oh word. I thought you were gonna get like a software so you have the whole spectrum.
I'm actually thinking of going into that. It's gonna be cool because we're all like separate disciplines.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
dude, make like a firm together, make like a company. So you guys can all be
Yo,
employees.
good idea.
I'll be your doctor for the
Biggest
company.
possibility. Let's do it.
But dude, we need to hang out on campus. We're going to the same school. We haven't even hung out. We haven't even talked in person yet. Let's meet
Dude, the thing with
tomorrow, bro.
engineering, every single class, every single day is in the exact same building, which for me is ICT.
Oh, that's
I
disgusting,
don't know
bro.
if you have any classes there. What?
Yeah,
It is pretty
no,
bad.
no,
It is pretty bad. No, it is pretty bad. I don't
dude.
know why I got so defensive over it.
Yeah, I'm like, that's funny. But bro, I have a class in ICT 102, which is like, I hate that class. I hate the whole building. It's disgusting. They have that Good Earth and like some other thing there, but I don't know. I don't really like the class.
Is that the coffee shop?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And there's something else
Yeah,
there as well. But
yeah.
um, I don't know. How are you liking campus?
Dude, I went to campus back in May or something, or March, February, something like that. It felt so dead. the campus felt so dead.
Yeah.
Mainly because no one was there because second semester already ended. But I was kind of nervous when I went there.
Hmm.
I'm like, oh man, I'm not really getting the vibe from this place that I wanted to. But this month, when school actually started, I've been a lot more happier. Like I'm more accustomed to it,
Hmm.
which I'm really glad that happened. Made a lot of friends.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, you'll definitely, yeah, making friends, dude. First year is hard making friends in like any degree, but
Yeah,
I'm glad you're actually doing it, bro. I want to ask you this
yeah.
question. So with school, right? You already talked about this, like getting bad grades. Oh, it made you like go crazy. Which same thing with me. Um, what's like your way when things aren't going well, when your day sucks? What do you do? How do you cope with it?
For a long time, it was games, I'd say, because from a very very young age, my brother and I used to play a lot of games together,
Yeah,
which I think is like you and your sister in a sense. Like you guys always
yeah,
played games together, right? When you were young.
exactly.
So yeah, he
Yeah.
kind of got me into TV games, computer games. Just like kind of a peace of mind, and also movies as well. I wasn't
Hmm.
really a kind of a sport guy. I was kind of more indoors type. That's what I usually did.
Hmm. What's your favorite film or movie ever?
Um, Favorite film. I wouldn't say I had a favorite film. I have like a lot of favorite films, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Why are
No,
you
no.
are you a film guy?
Dude, not really. I don't know. I don't know. I just like I don't really watch movies. I watch like I don't know. I'm obsessed with Breaking Bad and
Dude,
that whole
I
universe. So,
watched that like a few months ago.
oh seriously? Finished
Yeah,
it?
it's so good. Yeah.
Dude, yeah, my favorite show ever. My favorite like piece of entertainment, like period. That whole universe is just so fun. But
We can't even talk about it because it's kind of like spoilers for people who
yeah.
didn't watch it.
Dude, we'll meet in private. We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
That's like
Did you
okay.
watch Better Call Saul?
Yeah, I literally finished it like 2 weeks ago, bro. So
I didn't
fire.
start it yet.
Dude, it's so good. Oh my god, watch it, please.
I will.
It's
I
dope.
will.
Okay, Moiz, bro. I want to switch the topic completely here. Um,
Mhm.
okay. So this is something that, bro, we're both brown, okay? And we're both dudes. I like talking about this with brown guys. what what do you think like because like we're both Muslim, we're both brown, we're from the same place. Um
Mhm.
and like in our culture, the main thing that like defines your adulthood is marriage. So I don't
Oh
know.
yeah.
It's fun to talk about with other people my age. What do you think about that whole the whole idea? Like I don't know, meeting meeting someone, like what and like what our like toxic freaking culture thinks about it, you know?
Mm. What about I ask you first? I wanna hear your thoughts before I kind of delve into my own opinion.
Okay. Um, I don't know. For me, I think there's a lot of stuff wrong with our culture, especially when it comes to things like marriages and things where like I don't know, in Pakistan, people are really judgmental about absolutely everything. We're a complex race of people. And I always talk about this, and people sometimes say that I sound racist when I do, but I really genuinely don't think that I can be racist to my own people because I really love my own culture and my own people. There's just a lot of things that I don't love as well, you know? So
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the whole system's kind of messed up. I think that when you're trying to get into like a romantic relationship with someone, it should be a completely like natural process. There shouldn't be like anything forced or like I don't mean like a forced marriage. I mean like forced conversation between two people that like, okay, you two sit here and you guys might get married. Let's see if you like
Yeah.
each other. Like that whole like dynamic is not something that I am a fan of. Which is difficult because that's how most people get married in my culture. And it's like, how do I do this if I'm not a fan of that? You know?
Mm.
What do you think?
Wait, so what do your like what does your mom think of this? is she also like in that kind of sense, or
Bro, my mom has been like she's actually sat down with me and she's like, when are you gonna get married? Like we need to get you married. Because like, well, she isn't like she's not like serious, like seriously forcing it on me. She's like, she's implying to me that like an early marriage is good compared to a later one. Like, why wait? Which I agree with, but yeah, that's kind of what she says. I don't
yeah,
know. Do your parents talk about it with you? Like, do they say stuff like that?
not with me, but I have two older brothers and one older sister, and my
Hmm.
sister's already married, and my two brothers are like 28 around there. So they're in the talks of marriage. Not me yet,
Oh,
thankfully. Not me yet.
yeah, yeah. Because yeah, we're
Yeah.
pretty young still.
So
Got a
you're
lot of time
against like
left.
the whole arranged marriage type of thing. You're more of into like a love marriage type of thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can find love through an arranged marriage. I just think that's kind of rare, but I don't know. I think like there's a lot of like like you can have a relationship with someone without it being like haram or not allowed. Like that is something that people misconstrue in our culture. Like just because you talk to a girl doesn't make you doesn't mean you're going to hell. Like it depends what you talk
Yeah.
about. Keep it PG-13, but like it's still fine. What
I
do you
think
think?
the like what you're saying about depending on what you actually talk about or like PG-13, right? That kind of thing. I think the issue is that a lot of kids our age, I guess, mainly guys our age, like their minds are so screwed, man, from like media and stuff to the point where they're not even only trying to talk to girls as friends. Like they're always, pretty much always, trying to have an ulterior motive. And the
Yeah,
aunties see this and they're like, no, no talking, no female interaction because they don't
yeah,
trust that like guys like us are kind of, more calm about it and more smart. So I think this whole culture thing, it kind of, in my opinion, it stems from good intentions, but it got so skewed to the point where it's like pretty bad now, like the way it
hmm,
works. And I really don't like it.
yeah,
So yeah, I don't agree with it either.
yeah,
But I feel like
bro.
arranged marriage rarely does work. Like sometimes it is the good decision. Like let's say I'm 40 years old and I still somehow have not found someone, then maybe I'll ring up my mom like, yo, anyone available or
Yeah, yeah.
you know?
Uh-huh. No,
Yeah.
I don't know. Uh, it's good when people have like I have disagreements with my friends about stuff like this. Like I don't know. Uh,
Mhm.
arranged marriage. Like you might think arranged marriage is a good thing. I might think it's bad. I don't know. I like that. I like having disagreements with my friends. It brings a dynamic to the relationship. Not I mean friendship. Not not
Oh,
like
it's like that.
no homo, bro. Oh
Okay.
my god. Um, but I don't know, dude. Have you been back home? Like in Pakistan? How long has it been?
It's been like 5 years or 6 years, something like that. But my mom, sister, her husband, and my nephew actually are in Pakistan right now for like a month.
Oh, word. I forgot that you're a
Yeah.
freaking uncle now, bro. This is so insane.
Yeah, it's
MashaAllah.
strange for sure. Yeah, mashallah.
How is it, how does that feel to have a like you grew up with your sister, you guys lived in the same house, now she has a kid and you're an uncle now. How does it feel?
It's crazy, man. Not gonna lie, my sister got married when I was somewhat young. So she kind of left like a
Hmm.
couple of years ago. So even though my connection with her is pretty strong, I'd say, like I love her and everything, but she
Yeah.
was like gone for a lot of years. So it's pretty much my brothers who were the sibling role. But
Oh,
yeah,
word.
it is strange to have a nephew. Like I'd say I'm pretty young still and I'm already an uncle. Like it doesn't make sense sometimes, but I'm
Yeah.
really grateful that he showed up and I love him.
Hmm.
He's really cute.
That's dope, bro. How does it feel to have are you close with your two brothers? How is it?
Yeah.
Like very close?
Yeah, I'd say so.
What has there
Thankfully.
yeah. Um would you say they're like who's your like person? Who's the person that you're like the tightest with in the world?
Like in the family or in general, like with
And
anyone.
family, friends, anything.
Friend wise, there's this guy called Daniel who I knew in grade seven, and he actually moved to Edmonton in grade 10. And I think he actually knows a lot of your friends, which is
Oh, really?
kind of crazy. Yeah,
Oh, because
kind of like
from
mutuals in that
Edmonton.
sense.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because he went to Lillian. He went to Lillian Osborne.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I talk to the guy like every day. Like he's always been there for me and stuff. Really,
Mm-hmm.
really close friend, and I plan on keeping him for my entire life. But family wise, so the order it goes is my dad, my mom, like age wise, not like ranking.
Oh,
Dad, mom, sister, brother, brother, then me. So I'm the
yeah.
youngest. The brother closest to my age, I'd say I'm closest with in the family because pretty much we've lived the same life. Because he also went through engineering, he also went through my problems and stuff. So I'm really
Mm-hmm.
grateful to have an idol and figure like that to kind of go to ask anything I want. And he also got me into my hobbies, like games, everything.
Yeah.
Pretty strange.
So
But
like,
another thing,
yeah,
like
yeah. Go ahead.
my personality's kind of split into two. My older brother, like he's the type to drive fast in the cars, like buy me designer clothes, like listen to music with me. But
Yeah.
the younger brother's like the gamer, engineer, stuff like that, you know. And I'm kind
Mm-hmm.
of both of those, so it's cool to see.
So you got the blend of both, and you're
Yeah,
the that's
I'm the
sick.
mix.
Yeah, dude. Has there ever been like problems with that being the younger sibling and having the two older ones? Like I don't know. I've had that I don't know what you call that, like a complex, I guess it's called, like with my sister, like because it's like
Mhm.
a conflict, between the two siblings. Do you ever have like I don't know, I guess like fights or stuff like that?
Honestly, I don't think I'm a lot of a confrontational type of person. Like
Hmm.
through my life, I never really lashed out and stuff. The things I did were pretty rational. So not a lot of fights, which is kind of weird because I look at these social media siblings and stuff, and they're always like fighting, yelling, like very bad connection. But I'm grateful to have a really, really good connection with my siblings, like since the start of my birth, you know.
Hmm. Yeah.
So yeah,
Bro, one other thing I wanted to ask about. Okay, my channel is very based on emotion. Like that's my thing. My purpose with this whole podcast is to one of the points is to get my emotions out. How do you get your emotions out? Aside from music, because you already talked about that. Is there any other way that you get your emotions out?
um, I think personally for me, I've been that type of guy to kind of hold it in, I guess, kind of keep
Mm-hmm.
to myself. I didn't really have a lot of ways to kind of channel my feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Music was like 80% the reason why. And I feel like that's why I'm so connected to it because whenever I felt sad, I'm like, oh, let me play some Marvin's Dream, you know? Or if I'm
Yeah.
happy, I could play this song, I could play that song.
Yeah.
I feel like that's also why I want to do music. Like going through those experiences, I just love the idea of creating a piece of work that people around the world can listen to and like see and
Mm-hmm.
change their feelings towards it. Like the idea of, man, if I make this song and it helps one person around the world, that's a good enough reason for me to make it, you know?
Yeah.
That's a big part of why I want to do it in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Because I see these videos on YouTube, like celebrities surprising fans, and I see how happy they are, and it just feels good to give happiness to people, you know. And I want to do that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Word. No, good goals, bro. That's awesome. Um, and yeah, so like that's dope because you really loved music, and then that became a way for you to like kind of put your channel your energy into something like you're saying, like you said doing music was like 80% of the reason why you did music was because it was something you could like put yourself into and like create. That's so
Yeah,
sick, and like I can also relate to that because um making podcasts, it's like this helped someone, and like people message me sometimes
Yeah.
and they're like, wow, this helped me, with this, or I think like this now because of your video. Like it's kind of like the same thing with music, because music, it's like, there's like that thing, it's like, oh, fireworks go off in your head when you listen to music. So yeah, kind of like a similar idea. That's awesome.
Dude, speaking of your Instagram, I
Yeah.
like that post you posted of like the 10 slides of random motivational speakers. I think I commented
Oh
on that
yeah.
as well. That was sick. I really
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. Bro, which one was your favorite, if you can remember? Or which one do you agree with the most, that you can remember?
I remember the one where the lady was like, "No one's gonna push you to do something. It's all about you doing it." Oh man, what's his name? The guy from Interstellar. It was the first slide.
Matthew McConaughey. Yeah.
Yeah, I forget what he said, but I remember it being really good.
Yeah, he was like,
What was it?
don't like half-ass things, because if
Yeah,
it'll
yeah,
keep you up at night. Yeah, it was that
yeah.
one.
Like going through
Dude.
that myself, I realized, wow, like I haven't been putting my full effort into something,
Hmm.
which I should be doing, and I do now.
So like, do you feel like that helped you, or like that type of mindset helped you, like, or is helping you right now with like school and stuff?
I think so. I feel like if I went into engineering last September, which I could have went to U of A, but
Hmm.
thankfully I didn't because I feel like I would be in a much worse space, like studying wise, mentally, physically. So I am grateful. Like I believe that everything happens for a reason.
Hmm.
So even though throughout the year I was like, man, I'm a year behind. What am I gonna do? Now that I'm actually in this space that I'm right now, I'm like, thank you. Like I'm glad that I started this year, not last year.
Hmm. Yeah. Do you feel like you're like, because you took a, oh my god, sorry, my window's open, someone's honking.
All good.
Do you feel like you're the type of person who needs like a lot of time to make decisions?
I think I used to be, but over the past few years, I think my judgment is a lot better. Like I can
Hmm.
make decisions on the spot pretty much rather than overthinking it, which was a pretty big problem for me in the past.
Yeah. And what do you feel like, I don't know, in the last year, like besides like being in your gap year, what do you think was the most like impactful thing that happened to you in that time?
I think a funny answer to say is that nothing. Like that's what was crazy about it. Nothing
Yeah.
happened, dude. I was like, what am I doing? Like I'm not doing anything interesting. That's what kind of shifted me to overdrive to actually do stuff, you know?
Hmm. But I feel like that's a good thing. That's a good answer, and that's a really good thing, because being it's like, I don't know, in like in I learned this in an econ class, that like when there's a trough, like a recession, then the what do you call when you lift out a recession, like the do you know? Freaking, I
I
don't
didn't take
know.
economics.
Okay, screw it, I don't know. The boom is like way higher, so like, yeah,
Mhm.
that's actually cool, because I've never heard someone, like, I don't know. I've talked to people with who had gap years, but that's an interesting response that I've heard, which is like, yeah, now you're back up on the thing, which is awesome, because now you have like it's like you said earlier, you have like a new drive to succeed and do good. That's sick. But
I did try stuff. Like I tried learning stuff. I don't know if you
uh-huh.
can see it, but there's like a guitar somewhere over here. I
Oh yeah.
tried I tried learning the guitar. I got pretty decent at it.
Oh
Like
really?
I like the idea of building up these skills, like these random skills in all these different areas. Like I know how to play the piano now. I played trumpet in like junior high. I play guitar now, and I got this music software on my laptop, so I know how to produce now, which is good.
Bro, okay, how'd you learn how to play piano?
You want to know how? I went on
How?
YouTube, searched up Mario theme, how to play piano easy, and I just
Really?
learned songs like from movies, from games. just slowly learning. But with the producing thing, like with music, I learned
mhm.
music theory a little bit, and I actually learned how
Uh,
to properly play piano, not just memorizing the little keys with one finger, left, right, to play
yeah.
songs. But yeah, I didn't get a teacher or anything like that. I just kind of taught myself in a sense.
Yeah. So like can you read like that when they have like, oh, that like
No,
weird oh,
no,
you can't. Oh. But
not yet,
you can play with like both hands, right?
barely.
Okay,
Like
well
I
at
just
least
recently got into both hands.
okay, that's insane, because that's so hard. Literally, like doing both hands at the same time is like messes up with my freaking brain. I don't know. I don't know how you do that, bro. But
I
I
think it's
need to
because of
get there.
games. I think it's because of
Really?
games. I got with like hand-eye coordination. I
Hmm.
was kind of good at it, so I think it was a little bit easier for me to get into it.
It's sick, bro. Okay, I wanted to ask you about this. This is something I ask like every episode to the guests, but
Mm.
where do you see yourself in 10 years?
And I see myself partying with Drake with my boy Umar by my side. That's where I see myself.
Oh my god.
hopefully, hopefully that's what happens. But
Inshallah.
inshallah. But other than
Ameen.
that, of course. Wait, what? Sorry.
I just said inshallah. Yeah, it will
Yeah.
happen.
But on the other hand, get my degree, of course, engineering, and then get a good job. I feel like in 10 years, if I didn't go into the other path, I feel like I would probably have a family by then. I don't know. 10
Hmm.
years is quite a long time down the road because that is something I want to do eventually. Like I'm not that type of guy to be like, no kids, no
Yeah.
wife, just me,
Yeah, I feel you.
just a chill life.
Yeah. Did you have anything else you wanna any other topics you'd like to touch on? Throw anything out
Oh,
there.
I don't know, man. It's just kind of surreal seeing your face on my laptop because it's the exact same format as the YouTube video. It's like
Yeah,
I'm
right?
talking to YouTube video, kind of. It's crazy.
No, bro. No, you'll dude, you're gonna see yourself on the big screen too. Oh my god. Be crazy.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
weird. It's gonna be weird for sure,
Yeah.
dude. I was looking at your Instagram
Hmm.
today, like your main page,
Oh
dude.
yeah.
I don't know how you keep all your little baby photos on. It's awesome.
Oh my
It's
god.
like you and your black and white picture with the hat on. Dope freshness, son. Like
Oh
I
my
love that
god.
one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
What is that? That's the prank guy, right, on YouTube. The
yeah.
couple.
Prank versus prank. Yeah.
Yeah,
Gina and
I used to watch
Jessica.
those guys.
Yeah, yeah, me too, bro. Yeah, I don't know. I keep all those posts up just because it's like, I don't know, it's cool to have all those posts up, and I can just anytime scroll down and see my 10-year-old, 9-year-old self. I don't know. It's sick.
Dude,
But
but your recent posts, like, I love your aesthetic, dude. Like your whole vibe of the pictures. I'm really impressed. I'm not even trying to like give you so much uplift, but you
stroke
deserve it,
my
man. Like
ego, yeah.
it's really cool.
Thanks, bro. Oh my god.
Like I don't post a lot, but whenever I see your posts, I'm like, wow, this guy's got style. This guy's got like the vibes, the good angles, good captions. Man, you gotta help me. You gotta lead me.
Bro, I'll
How
take
about how about
photos
you help
for
me
you,
take my
bro.
next post?
Yeah, bro, we'll do it. We'll meet up at uni and boom, I'll shoot you some pics,
Let's
bro.
do it. Let's do it.
Oh my
Oh, we're a
god.
good fit. Speaking of which, I'm
Yeah.
actually getting into fashion more. Like in my younger years, I just wore whatever my mom bought for me, I guess.
Yeah.
But in these recent years, I'm actually going out of my way to buy stuff I want, which I
Hmm.
find is pretty cool. Like in discovering myself. Like I recently bought a bag off like Zara, I think. Bought hoodies, Banana Republic, Jack and Jones. I actually went shopping the previous month, which I think was the first time I ever went shopping by myself without my mom. That was a really cool experience. Like just walking through the mall, going to the
Yeah.
shops. Do I like this shirt? Do I like that one? I tried on. It was really cool.
Did you buy like hundreds of dollars worth of clothing?
That's confidential. Let's say that.
Right. Oh my
What
god.
about you though? Have you ever been like a fashion type of guy, or you just wear whatever?
You know, I love, bro, I love H&M. that's like where I get all my shirts from. Like this is probably from the H&M. Uh
Yeah.
and that's pretty much it. Like I just go there and then I walk out of the mall. But I don't know. I'm not very much a fashion guy. Like if you see me in real life, I wear two pants. I have two different pants. I have two shoes, like two pairs of shoes, and I have like a rotation of like 8 shirts. So bro, I'm super basic. Like I don't have any I don't know. You tell me I have good fashion, which thank you. I don't know.
You
But
do. You
I
do.
don't know, dude, in high school, I literally just wear like a shirt. I would wear the exact same Adidas track pants every day and the exact same Adidas Continental 80s every day and just a different shirt. Like what the hell? What is that? But yeah, I don't know. I remember your freaking shoes were always so fire. Like some crazy like
Yeah.
Nike sneakers, bro. That was so sick. Sitting in grade 10 math club, but just look down at your shoes. Oh my god.
It kind of plays into my two brother kind of thing as well. Because the
Mhm.
younger one, who's older, but he's always into the comfort clothes. Like he doesn't care about the looks much. He just cares about if it feels good to wear like throughout the day. But the
Yeah.
older one is like buying me Versace, designer brands, that kind of stuff. So
Oh yeah, you mentioned that. Yeah,
once again, like kind of a mix of both. I like
yeah.
the comfort stuff and a bit of designer, but not too much.
Mix of both
Not really
brothers. Yeah,
materialistic. Yeah.
yeah. No, that's dope, bro. How? What? Okay, this is so stupid. It's such a dumb question. What do you use for your beard? How do you maintain your beard? Because
Nothing.
it's thick, bro. How do you get it like
I don't do anything.
you literally have it like faded down like that? That's so dope. Or is that just
Dude, I
natural?
just I just grow it out. It's natural.
Oh, oh my
It's
god.
actually kind of crazy. In junior high, I had the stash. Dude. I had the stash,
Just a
the stash I'm
stash, yeah.
talking about.
The
Yeah,
brown boy stash, yeah.
man, the insecurities were crazy back then. Because
Mm-hmm.
back then I was the only guy with like hair in my arms. I had the stash. Didn't know how to shave back then.
Yeah.
It's kind of stupid, and I didn't talk about it a lot with other people. But in like grade 7, 8, 9, every gym class, I would wear a sweater, even in the hottest weather, because I was so insecure about my arms, dude. And then over the years, people wished they had a beard. People wished they had chest hair and stuff.
Yeah,
It's kind of
word.
funny,
I know,
actually.
right? Yeah. Dude, that's something weird about men, bro. I don't even like yeah, I haven't even like actually thought about that completely. And like, bro, that same thing you're talking about was me, but with my like leg hair. Because when we were in the change rooms and like after gym class changing clothes, and I would be
Oh,
changing
dude,
my
I used
pants.
to wear pants as well. I
Yeah, me
forgot.
too. Like I still do that. I still don't it's not really because I'm like insecure anymore, but I'm just like so like I have never worn shorts in public unless I'm swimming. So it's just like
Dude,
not
me
something
too.
natural. Yeah.
Me too. Literally. Like
Yeah.
it's not even that I'm insecure. It's not my style. I don't really
Uh-huh.
wear shorts. I just wear pants all the time or sweatpants, stuff like that.
Me too.
Like if I could go back in time and tell my younger self, dude, don't care. I feel like I wouldn't still because I feel like I needed to go through that phase to kind of grow, you
To
know?
get where you are now. Yeah.
Plus people did
Yeah.
care back then. Like I can't say, don't worry, no one cares about hair. Because people did care back then, which is so stupid. It's actually kind
Yeah.
of annoying, but over time I grew out of it, thankfully.
Yeah, man. That's an issue that is exclusive to us, to brown people. Because bro,
Yeah.
look at this. Look at the amount of hair I can't even see.
I can't see
I
anything.
I got look at that. Like I got a crazy
Man,
amount of
that's
hair.
nothing. That's
I mean,
nothing, man.
dude, you're wearing a
That's
sweater
a
right now.
decent
Show
amount
me
of
your
hair.
arms. Moiz, show me your arms, bro.
I don't think you'll be able to see it,
That's
but
nothing. You're
it's not
you're
my arms, it's my legs. My legs go crazy. I'm not about to
oh.
just put my legs in the air.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was legs more
Yeah.
for me rather than my arms.
Yo, me too.
Because these damn little kids, man, in junior high had the cleanest legs, like as
I
if
know,
they were
right?
shaven. It was so weird.
Yeah. I don't know
I
how
was like the
kids
only
like
guy with leg hair.
Bro, honestly, me too. I think I was like one of maybe like three in like grade seven. I think everyone would look at me weird. I don't know. It's stupid.
That's another thing I wanted to talk about. I was talking to Daniel about this. Brown people our age kind of have the exact same experiences pretty much as they grow up. So whenever I meet someone new that's brown, like it's so easy to talk to them. Like you as well. Like
Yeah.
and throughout this conversation, I'm realizing like the hair thing, dude. Like that's the exact same thing, which I didn't really connect with other people when I was
Mhm.
younger. So it's nice. It's nice getting to have these connections with people who went through what you did.
Yeah, dude, I fully agree. Cause yeah, every single like brown male that I've met, um yeah, it's exactly like you're saying. We have the exact same experiences, and usually we all play video games. We all like basketball. We all have beards, and like
Yeah,
like we always have a common sort of a common like way we live our lives, which is dope.
yeah.
Yeah. Frick.
Oh,
Sorry.
talking back about your Instagram page, you traveled,
Hmm.
didn't you? Like through Europe and stuff.
Yeah, Europe,
How
Bahrain,
was that?
Pakistan. Dude, oh my God, Europe is so beautiful. I absolutely love Europe. Um, I think the place called Monarola in Italy. It's like that.
Mhm.
You know that my latest post where like there's all those cool houses in the background, like it's like on the coast.
With the water?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, with the water. Yeah, it's that place. That place is like probably the most like beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. Like it's so dope. Um, and then Bahrain is it's in the Middle East. I've never been there. It was cool to be there for the
Yeah.
first time. And yeah, they have it's just cool experiencing culture, that's so important to like human growth and worldview. It's just to like understand that people live their lives differently around the world.
Man, the thing with me, my parents don't really see the joy in traveling and stuff, like vacations. Like their ideal vacations to go back home and be with their parents, which I understand. But as a
Yeah.
kid, I actually haven't been anywhere except like Canada and Pakistan. Like I haven't been to some European country, some American country. Like I went on a road trip to like Yellowknife, I think it's called, the national
Oh
park.
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
But that's it. Like I haven't been to Switzerland, Germany, everything, France, all that kind of stuff, which I
Mm-hmm.
will do eventually. But yeah, it was really cool seeing you do that stuff. It was really pretty to post, which I was talking about. Like, man, your pictures are so great. I love them.
Thanks, bro. No, my sister takes all of those. But yeah, um, dude, that's something that also is like a sort of a brown people thing. Like we like brown people just don't travel. Brown people just they like it's like you're saying their North American home and then their blood home.
Yeah,
But honestly, bro, that's like you not experiencing it now will make it like a million times better because you're gonna be with either friends or family when you travel and it's gonna be so dope. You're gonna have amazing memories. So I don't know. I think that's sick.
so we going somewhere or what,
Inshallah. Yeah. Plan a joint vacation, bro. Music and podcast combined.
bro? Not gonna lie, I was thinking like inshallah, if the thing works out, the music stuff, I want to come back here in a few years and see how much we've grown. Because I'm
Yeah.
expecting like million subscribers, dude, millions and millions of
Oh my God.
subscribers.
Stop, bro. Dude,
Is
millions
that
of
actually like a
streams
goal
for
of yours?
you.
Like, I
Oh,
know you're doing the podcast stuff to like kind of talk and help people out, but is
hmm.
it like a long term goal to like be the next Joe Rogan kind of?
Okay. I don't know. Maybe like maybe eventually, yeah, be the next Joe Rogan, but that's not like my focus. I don't care about
Mm,
that as much as I care about having fun. And my main thing
yeah,
with this is tapping into community, tapping into friends, having conversations like me and you are right now. Like we wouldn't have this conversation right now if we weren't doing it for the
yeah,
podcast. Um, but that's the main purpose. It's never been about the numbers or trying to get famous or anything. That's more of a secondary priority. The main priorities are like
yeah,
help people out, be a voice, try to be understanding for people, have fun, you know?
yeah.
And like
That's
with
another thing. Like, go on.
sorry, I'm just saying, like, with your passion, which is music, that's like my way of describing that is not even an option. It's just like you need to be popular. Yeah, you were saying?
Yeah, because I feel like for me to kind of get the message out in the first place, I would need to get to that point in the first place to even reach people.
Yeah.
But I was saying that if you do like mainly do it for the conversations and helping people, like posting the motivational stuff, I feel like it is good to kind of also reach for that goal of getting to popularity so you can reach the max amount of people because man, the stuff you're doing is really beneficial to a lot of people. Like you should try to reach as many people as you can, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No. That thank you, man. Yeah. It's just a struggle to grow. I don't know. I thought that's something
Yeah.
that as a aspiring musician you could probably relate to as well. Like getting an audience is the difficult part. Always getting started with anything is always the hardest part. So that's kind of like, yeah, where
Yeah.
we're both sitting.
But you're already doing so amazing because people do one thing. Like for example, I'll use a podcast. If someone wanted to do a podcast, most people would do one episode, maybe post it, then just leave it for 2 years. But dude, this is like what your 28th episode in 1 year.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like that's really impressive, and that shows like how much willpower you have, I guess.
Bro, Moiz, bro, thank you so much, man. I don't know. Yeah, I'm so super bad at taking compliments, but I really appreciate it,
No,
man.
me too, me too. Like I've always thought these things throughout the year, and I'm glad I finally get to tell you
let
in
let
this
it
in
out
this
now.
way.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Want me
no,
to keep going for another 2 hours about how great you are?
dude, stop it,
I
bro.
could.
See,
I could. I really
this
could.
is this is why I needed you on, bro. Because like, you've been, I'm like I said before, you're a part of that group that first supported me. So that's like, you're in that special little bubble for me, bro. So I don't know.
Yeah,
That
man.
was awesome. But um,
Brothers
we
for
are
life.
sorry.
Brothers for life.
Yeah, bro, brothers for life. We're running on 11 years now, and we're gonna keep on going.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
god. But we are just about around an hour. So any last things you'd like to say, like to get off your chest in this?
You want me to do a little outro for you?
Yeah,
Little
yeah.
YouTube channel outro?
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching so much. Remember to smash the subscribe button, ring the
The like
notification
button.
bell. If we can get 3 million likes on this video, which I know we can, we're gonna, me and Umber are gonna do a little road trip around Europe.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
And
3 million. Let's hit it.
Moises music while we film a podcast in the car, bro. So
That'll be sick.
but yeah. Thank you guys for watching. This is just a little conversation between Moiz and myself. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys got to learn something about us as friends, as boyfriends. No, I'm kidding. But um yeah, 28th episode. Thank you guys for watching. See ya.